It's Thursday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're saying goodbye to Prime Cay, our new favorite anchorage here in the Bahamas. It's always hard to leave a place that feels like home, but as much as we love it, we can't stay here forever. There is a bittersweet feeling that we are leaving behind the calm waters and the serene beauty of our little slice of heaven, but it does really reflect on the times years ago that we would still be at our desk jobs, in a room without a window, dreaming of being in the tropical paradise screensaver that was glowing on our work computers, which I'm pretty sure it was this island on that display. Our navigation tracks are loaded and the sails are set as we begin our journey north, trekking through some skinny water that just weeks ago we were apprehensive about sailing through. So the one good thing about going into a sketchy anchorage is going out, you have the tracks to follow. So it's a lot less stressful being able to follow the yellow line and have a nice area to go through. Plus we had the drone up, so we were able to see better, and we had already been in the water diving, so we knew where the coral heads were when we left, because there is a spot of like ... coral that we were pretty shallow diving on, and yeah, much more comfortable leaving this anchorage. Saoirse thrives in the Bahamas, which the Spanish referred to it as Bahamar, meaning shallow waters. Navigating through narrow channels with a teeny amount of water under her 4-foot keel gives us a very nice benefit to take her places a lot of other boats can't go. But even with the shallow keel, we still have to pay attention to the depths. Watching from the bow of the boat, keeping our eyes peeled for coral heads and watching for changing color of the water, with this little jingle running through our heads. Brown, brown, run aground. White, white, you just might. Green, green, nice and clean. And blue, blue, sail on through.
It is always best to have the sun behind, like at your shoulder, instead of in front of you. That way you can see the depths that you're coming up to. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now because high tide was around 3:30, so the sun is on its way down, so it is in front of us. It does make it a little more difficult to navigate, but because we have our old tracks, it's not too bad.
Going 4.5 knots. 2.5 feet. Let go again? Nah, huh?
go reverse.
A lovely new anchorage and a new sunset. We don't typically like going into anchorages at night or at sunset, and we had a lot of options of anchorages between where we left to here, but because the sun was going to be setting, we chose the further one, which brought us in later. But we had a wide opening area, no shifting sands or any of the stuff that was happening between the two anchorages. So yeah, when you're anchoring in the night or at dusk in the Bahamas, always best to try to find an anchorage that's wide open to get in. And there's nobody here. Even better, we don't have to dodge any other boats. I'm talking to you, and you're just looking at me. Leaving our overnight anchorage at Guana Cay, the wind is on our side today, carrying us steadily towards Staniel Cay, where we are making a quick stop to visit friends. The seas are calm, and the miles slip away as we sail through the vibrant blues and greens of the Exumas chain. There's just something magical about these sailing grounds, the way it stretches out endlessly and teases us with all of the islands we didn't get to see this go around. We take turns at the helm since our autopilot is on the fritz, savoring the peace that only comes from being out here on the water and not fighting our way home from work in traffic. Lost in our thoughts, savoring the simple pleasure of a perfect sailing day.
It's caught on that bar. Hi, I'm crew now.
To the next anchorage, we're stowing it.
There we go.
And our friend Evan showed up just in time and really wanted to help me out and take over the job. And I
Always
kindly
nice to
let
have
him.
muscle around.
The motor goes on first. And here's a tip. Always be sure to lock it down and double check. Because if you're not careful enough, it can pop off while you're underway and take a swim with the fishes, never to be seen again. And yes, sadly, I am speaking from experience.
And then we lower it.
Next up, the dinghy. In the 6 years we've been out here, we've gone through a couple of dinghies. If you've been here a while, you've probably seen the struggle it's been to get them on deck, because each of them weighed a couple 100 pounds with fiberglass. No joke. So stowing this aluminum hulled Highfield is like putting a feather on the bow compared to the others, especially when you have someone else doing the work for you. Why is it going sideways?
Because it's so light.
What?
You're good. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, that's good.
Move all that green line out of the way.
Yeah, move the green line.
This way. You got it. It's good.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. Start lowering.
This is so much easier than the other one.
The other dinghy you had?
Yes.
How much lighter is this one?
A lot lighter.
Yeah.
So much lighter.
It's such a better dinghy.
At least by like 100 pounds.
Good sail. Yeah, hopefully I get the weather to go there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But it should be really nice going that way right now.
Yeah.
I think you could easily cut across.
Through there?
Yeah, just go straight through the shallows.
The rocks again, like what I did in Abaco. That's a good plan.
Good idea.
All right, friend.
See you soon.
See ya. Fun.
We see our see you laters and we pull up the anchor to get moving. Be sure to check out Evan's channel, Finding Freedom. Bye! We'll see him soon.
Yeah. He's a good egg, that one.
Here he goes.
Drive by.
Oh, drive by.
Oh, he's gonna splash us.
Wheels up.
Let's go.
Ready.
I was just letting up some slack on the road. All right, ready for the main?
Ready for the main.
Okay.
We didn't mention it, but we stopped over here in Staniel Cay in order to see Evan and see our friends, Mike and Megan, and Ivan, who flew in from Puerto Rico. We got to hang out with them and have fun, but we got to start making tracks north in order to get back over to Florida. heard us. No, God.
You gotta pull it in. Oh, look at that beautiful jibe, lovey.
All right, head sails up.
You don't think it's gonna get shaded? We're still running. Raising the head. Hold up. Okay, now I'm raising the head. Alright, raising the head.
Oh my gosh, the guy's going between the two. Something that will always fascinate me is that regardless of your budget, you can share the same anchorage with a boat that once belonged to Steven Spielberg and sold for a cool $151 million. Now named the Man of Steel, it is a 282-foot super yacht. That's 8 times the length of our boat. But here we are, floating in the same water, enjoying the same views. There is no price to being out here on the open seas. No quotas to reach, no memberships, just the freedom to enjoy the absolute best.
Welcome to the chef's table. I don't know, why do I always have a French accent?
I don't know.
We are doing a sprout salad. We got soft-boiled eggs. Thanks to Maya for introducing us to these. They are delicious. Some onion, little garlic, oops, onion everywhere, and some chicken. This is Bohemian chicken. We cooked it in our Instapot last night, so it's just ready to go. Meals on the go.
Fast food. Or
Slow food.
4.5 knots food.
Not bad. Will we beam? I'm pulling the sail a bit.
Yeah. Guy's gotta be going 10 knots.
His bow's out of the water.
Oh my gosh. Charter boat.
Yep.
Wow.
We are out of Staniel and we're headed up to the west side of Norman's. No. West side of Highbourne. We're gonna start making tracks pretty quick here. Our visas are running out and we really need to get back to Florida to get all the things done before we head to our hurricane hole.
I just love the sails on the water.
Well, we changed our minds again. We just didn't want to anchor in the dark, so we're gonna go north of Norman's.
North or
South.
south?
We're gonna go south of Norman's and anchor right here in the channel. We're probably gonna leave tomorrow morning anyways, so we won't be here long.
And if not, then we'll just go up to Highbourne and around.
Yeah, we can always just do a quick jump. Alright, go ahead and point into it. Oh, bring in the main sheet, please.
We need to oil that. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Something that we started in the very, very beginning of our cruising career.
Keep turning, don't keep
turning. Oh, don't keep turning? Anytime we would back wind the sail and turn around, we would just start singing, "Turn around, bright eyes."
Really hard to tell, but there is a ton of current coming into this cut right now. How many amps are you burning? 60. So what's that? 1,000 over 20. So Brandy's burning 3,000 watts to try to get in here, which is a lot. But thankfully we do have the electric motor, because sailing into here would be a little tricky.
We took a short sail late yesterday from Norman's to Allen's Key here. It was our very last sail here in the Exumas, and we really wanted to be immersed in it. So we put the cameras down and just soaked it all in. Today, we're meeting up with our friends Brian and Holly and skipping the famous Iguana Beach here, and you guessed it, going straight to the water. Like I said, this is our last day in the Exumas, and we have to make it count. The ocean gave us quite the show. Do you see him? A sand diver fish hiding. And a curious yellow damselfish. Got a quick glimpse of the last nurse shark we'll see for a while. This is the queen triggerfish. I love watching stingrays glide gracefully as they fly through the coral. A group of blue tang doing their dance, cleaning the coral of algae. We were almost done with our dive, and I decided, let's take one more peek. And I found a loggerhead turtle with his hitchhiking friends as he was snacking on a baby conch. These majestic creatures are the largest hardshell sea turtles in the world, weighing up to 350 pounds and measuring up to 3.5 feet in length. And this guy was big. The Bahamas is a critical habitat for the loggerheads, especially in the clear, warm waters surrounding the islands, where they nest on secluded beaches from June to September. Spotting a loggerhead in the Bahamas not only offers a glimpse into the life of this ancient species, which has existed for over 100 million years, but also highlights the importance of the conservation efforts in this region, as loggerheads are listed as vulnerable due to threats from the habitat loss, pollution, and accidental capture in fishing gear. His hitchhikers are remoras. Remoras are also known as suckerfish. They attach themselves to the loggerhead turtles using a specialized suction disc on their heads. It kind of looks like the bottom of your tennis shoe.
a devotion that brings me